after they present, we'll let them stay with their teachers for a few more moments.
That'd be good.
Hello, welcome to Grandparents' Day. I'm Hayden Nichols, President of the Student Council. Today, preschool through 5th grade will be singing songs, doing skits, and more. And the 6th graders will be serving you spaghetti for lunch. The money donated today will go to the 6th grade mission trip near the end of the year. I hope you all have a great day, and here's Greg with prayer.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. I pray that the grandparents will have fun here at TCS and that they will love this weekend. Amen.
Now to the Bible.
I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart, that I might not sin against God.
Now to the American flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You can remain standing, and we'll ask Mrs. Grady and the worship team to join us.
Find ways to stay in touch. G. Give meaningful advice. H. Help any way they can. I. Inspire wonder and creativity. J. Just want what's best for us. K. Keep family traditions alive. L. Love to take pictures. N. Mean more to us than words can say. N. Never run out of hugs. O. Open their hearts to us. P. Provide snacks when I'm hungry. Q. Quick to help in times of need.
grade. Next, we will have our 5th grade classes. And that's nice. Fairy Tale Fan Club. And they are led by Mrs. Steffen and Mrs. Barnishan, our 2 5th grade teachers.
Bailey, what's wrong? I have all these people. Hi, Cindy. I have all these people who want to put a want ad in the paper. I don't have enough room to fit them all. Well, let's see if we can fill some of the ads right here, right now. This looks like a very helpful crowd. I'll give it a try. Okay, grandparents and friends out there, if you hear an ad that describes you, raise your hand and we'll be able to help poor Kaylee with her want ads. Sir, please read your ad to us. Wanted. Grandparents will sit out for scorching sun, pouring rain, snow and sleet. Wanted very That's one ad. Next. Wanted. Grandparents who like to have grandkids over while there can do wild sugar as many sweets and sugary treats as possible, and then send them home just before bedtime.
Wanted. Grandmas who love to have over in the kitchen and would teach a young chef how to bake.
Wanted. Grandpas who would take your grandkids fishing and catch fish that are this big.
Wanted. Send some grandparents who love to take their grandchildren to church and on mission.
Tired couples when working out, people would take their turns to eat and give their mom and dad a night off.
Wanted. Storytellers that can tell elementary age students how tough and terrible they had it when they were kids. Stories about walking to school in below zero weather in their bare feet are encouraged.
Grandparents who enjoy blessing grandkids with all the things their parents will buy. Wanted. Outdoor visiting with children who enjoy God's beauty with grandkids while hitting 9 foot of ball. Grandpas and grandmas who tell stories about their time in the military so that grandchildren will learn to be dedicated servant and appreciate the freedoms they have.
Wanted. Grandma or grandpa that loves gardening and would love to show their grandkids God's hand at work in nature.
Wanted. Older couple that would make toys permanently pieces and leave it at your child's house and come to scare them all
Wanted. Film lovers who enjoy taking grandchildren to movies and letting them eat as much popcorn as they want.
Wanted. Grandpa, grandparents who enjoy some good old-fashioned playtime. Going brothers, letting TV shows, playing catch or mark.
Wanted. Grandparents who sit for hours and hours and hours and hours to see their darling dancer light up the stage.
grandparents and friends who will take care of our pets while we go on vacation.
Yep, sounds like that.
Wanted, grandpas and grandmas who encourage the arts and reading by taking grandchildren to museums, libraries, musical performances, and
Wanted, grandparents who love to go to garage sales and find tons of treasures.
I have an ad. Wanted, grandmas, grandpas, and friends who give up a morning to spend time with their wonderful grandchildren here at Troy Christian Grandparents' Day. Wow, that was easy. I'll come here anytime I need to find a great group of grandparents. Thank you, Sydney, and thank you, grandparents.
grandparents and guests. Our third grade presentation is to show you how much we love you. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I love you because you do fun things with me. You also teach me how to cook. We love you because you're amazing and you teach us about the Bible. I love you because you're nice, loving, and spectacular. We love you because you love me with all your heart, and I love you with all mine.
We love you because you take me where I need to go.
We love you because you are fun, loving, and generous. We love you because you care about us and you do a lot with me. We love you because you teach me how to play drums and you take me fishing. I love you because you make me smile and you make me very happy. I love you because you love me, you care for me, and that is so sweet. I love you because whenever I see you,
choked up right at the end. Was that an original? Love it. That was great. Okay, we are going to excuse the classroom teachers and the kindergarten. So excited for you grandparents and friends to come visit. I know there are some of you who are coming, you're an aunt or an uncle or a neighbor, and you're filling in that spot for grandparent because our kiddos live either too far away or their grandparents have passed, and we appreciate that so much. They are so excited that you're here. There's just been this energy and excitement all week through the hallways. So I'll let them go back and get all their last minute plans ready. I wanted to take a moment and introduce you to our 6th grade teachers. You didn't see the 6th graders up here presenting because it is their last year in the elementary and we have some other special plans for them. Here's Mrs. Plants and Mr. Butson to share a little bit about what we do this day.
Like she said, my name is Tim Plants. Jeff Butson. We're the 6th grade teachers. One of the things that we use today for is raising some funds for our 6th grade mission trip that we take every May. We take our 6th graders to Charleston, West Virginia for one of the last weeks of school. I apologize. We have partnered with a church out there for about 15 years now where our students help out with missions projects in the community, visiting shut-ins, helping out people in their homes who don't get the help they need, mowing yards, cleaning up the church. We also get a chance to throw a block party for a project neighborhood in Charleston. And then we get to take the day on Thursday and go on a rafting trip, which is led by a Christian outdoors ministry. So the students get a devotion kind of on the river can be like life. And this is a really neat chance to get our 6th graders out into the community, into nature, and really get to experience God in some ways that we don't get to in the classroom.
This is a day that I know for a fact, I've taught kindergarten for 13 years, that all of the student body looks forward to. Being a 6th grader, they watch them, they study them, and when they become 6th graders, they already know what to do. It's really cool. But I just wanted to let you know that after you visit your classrooms and tour the building, you're going to join the 6th graders for spaghetti dinner. We will transform the gym into a lunchroom for you, fine dining. And this long-standing tradition will help raise money for the trip, like they said, but then this continues on. And so when you're here with a grandchild of younger years, know that they will have the opportunity, Lord willing, to go on this trip in just a few years, and the time goes very fast. So before you know it, your child will be a 6th grader serving. So thank you for keeping the tradition alive.
This is my daughter's last year to be in the kindergarten through 5th grade, and I am already thinking how fast time goes, and it will be her next year. I will excuse the 6th grade teachers. They're going to go give their kiddos some last minute instructions about keeping regular coffee separate from decaf coffee, because we know that's very important to grandparents. Yes? What is number 1, 6th grade? What's the number 1? Smile. What's number 2?
Don't mix up regular and decaf.
Don't mix up regular and decaf. What do you do if you have a cup and you think it's decaf but you're not sure?
Take it away.
Nice training. This is where I say that the Lord never lets anything be in vain in our lives, because I was a server at a restaurant for 9 years. So I count it an absolute pleasure when they invite me up the days leading up to Grandparents' Day to talk about pouring drinks and how to make sure you don't spill spaghetti dinner on someone, and what happens if you do. It's the worst possible thing that can happen if you do spill it, which you won't. Just one last thing about the meal. Everything was donated by your families, and every class had an item that they brought, from the Parmesan cheese to the plates, to the noodles, the sauce, the applesauce, the cupcakes. It was all donated. So the price of the ticket, which has never changed for decades, $3 for a spaghetti meal with bread, has stayed the same. All of those funds go to keep the cost of our trip very low for the 6th graders. And then if you enjoy your service and you see fit to tip your server, we will not deny that. You may tip your waiter or waitress if you like.
Doesn't seem that long ago when God gave us the opportunity to begin Detroit Christian. We believe we're at another point in the history of our school that we need to expand the current facilities. You are experiencing it this morning. You will experience it not just from moving from this place, but into the classrooms. You'll also have the opportunity this morning to be able to observe our STEM program, which is currently being held in a modular unit. Also, our intervention program is currently being used in a modular unit. Our library is now a preschool classroom. One of our offices is in a electrical room. 3 of our staff are currently sharing one space for offices. And as already stated in the video, we are at capacity in a number of our classes. So we believe God is confirming in our spirits that it's time to expand and enlarge once again. And so this morning, I'm thankful and privileged to be able to share with you about that need, and trusting that you can come alongside of us with that. We were encouraged this coming school year, this current school year, when we had over 40 new students enrolled in our school, and that's just in the K through 12 program. And we continue to ask ourselves, what is it that we can do to make it better, to do it better? So I am thankful again as superintendent. And again, my name is Gary Wilbur, and I've been with the school since its beginning. And the privilege of being able to be a part of many students' lives. And thank you that you have come this morning for us to be able to share with you what happens during the school day here at TCS. I brought up with one of our newest gadgets. Some of the video that you observed on that video clip was done by this drone. This is a part of one of our video classes that we have for our high school students to be a part of. So Troy Christian has its own drone, as you can see here. I purposely have taken the camera off because of the guy who's in charge, the teacher's in charge, doesn't trust me to make sure they don't break it. But anyways, again, those are opportunities that we believe we as a school need to continue to provide for our students. And it's already been stated again in that video, there are three major distinctives that we believe about Troy Christian. First of all, is we need to be about academic excellence. And I trust this morning you will be able to observe some of that. Some of our greatest critics, particularly early on in the ministry, were grandparents. Having their children attend a Christian school, and was it going to qualify for what they believed was going to continue to provide a better education for their grandchildren. And I trust that you will be encouraged this morning that Troy Christian is about quality Christian education. But Troy Christian also is about the whole aspect of spiritual formation and character development. We have four core character qualities that we've identified that we believe are key character qualities that we teach from preschool all the way through 12th grade. And we've identified it as R2G2, respect, responsibility, gratitude, and genuineness. Those are four character qualities as a school that we have said these are paramount to be a part of our students' lives. And then again, along with that, developing servant leadership and giving our kids the opportunity to experience what it means to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Again, starting in preschool through 12th grade. And we're very intentional with that, of providing those opportunities. To the point of where you heard from Amy, and as well as the 6th grade teachers, we have a mission trip that we do at the end of the 6th grade year, which is a week-long mission trip to Charleston, West Virginia. We've been doing that for years. Why? Because we believe it's important for our students to understand it's not about them. It's about giving of themselves to others, and how Christ himself gave of himself. And so that whole aspect of servant leadership continues to be a strong emphasis for our school. So we're thankful for the privilege of being able to share with you. I trust that you will take the time to look over the brochure. There's a lot of detail in that brochure, but along with that, we are asking for your financial support. And so this morning I come to you because if you heard the video before, we said we need $200,000 in cash and $500,000 in pledges for us to begin digging. The first phase of the project will be adding 5 classrooms to the elementary. The next phase will be to tear down the old church building, which has been renovated 4 times, and enlarge it for us to be able to accommodate up to 40 more students in our preschool early childhood program. And then the next phase from that will be adding on to the high school, and also pushing this gym and redoing this, and that kitchen and the eating area. This all needs to be revamped. And then, as we already stated, the big project, the $3.2 million part of that, is the MAC, the Ministry Art Career Center. So it's an audacious goal, we realize that. But we serve an audacious God. And we believe in his timing, he will bring that to happen. And we don't want to get ahead of him, but we also have the opportunity and the privilege, I believe, of presenting the need. And I trust this morning you have heard the need. We currently are in need of, I ran the numbers this morning, currently we need $42,881 in cash in order to begin that phase of it, and still need $136,000 in pledges. Then we can begin. Our prayer is that we still are able to do that coming December. We are working towards that end. We have a special board meeting next Saturday morning where we'll look at where we're at with pledges as well as cash commitments. And so again, we just encourage you, if you could participate in that with us, we would be thankful. But again, the opportunity that we have in front of us today is to be with your grandkids. There's no greater privilege and thrill, and I'm one of you, to be able to be with your grandkids, except I've got a one-up on you. I get to be with my grandkids every day. All the way to my junior in high school, to my 4-year-old preschool grandson. So as a grandpa, that is a special honor and privilege. And I know how important it is to you, and that's why you're here this morning. And so at this time, I'm going to ask Amy if she would come back up. And Amy is going to give you directions in relationship to what we need to do from here. I will be here while the lunch periods. We'll have some of the diagrams of the building up here for you to be able to look at. If you have some questions that you'd like to ask of me, I'm more than happy to answer those for you. But again, thank you for coming to Grandparents' Day. Oh, one other thing, you obviously saw what we had with the parking issue. This summer we bought the house right over here on McKay. That will allow us to expand the parking lot and change the whole traffic flow because we now own the property over here to the, what do you call it, the northwest. Okay? So anyways, again, thank you for being here, Amy.
Okay, thank you.